Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
A 1st down carry for Barkley, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
Most of the damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
22-yard line.
Chillin'. Hey, Silver. Found that Getty.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. 2nd and 6. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Okay, ready?
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Daniels. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos.
Daniels going to throw for it. That is caught. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Riggs. 60 Bison. 65. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. This is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Don't touch that. On anyone.
A handoff to Barkley. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Barkley. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Throwing is Hurts. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Great, set.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Trimmer.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll run with Barkley. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Saquon Barkley denied on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go. Cougar 19, Panther 11, Panther 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 18, Pioneer, 19, Riot.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
Daniels looking to throw.
He's got McLaurin. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Daniels.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
70, ready.
They'll look to throw again. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? You give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Come on. 60 Vikings.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Ready. Hot 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Let's go now. Tiger 19, Tiger. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 79 Broncos.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Checks this down to Hubbard.
Hey, that's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Viking 18.
2nd and 5.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Well, this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5.
Hey, Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. Street. 18 Rattlers. Go.
Here's Daniels.
And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Sly on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll make this an 8-point game. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. I mean, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A lot more was on the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra special.
It has to, right? There's always just a little more emphasis on games like this. Everyone talks about playing each game the exact same way, but you and I both know that is not true. Division rivals, you want to take care of business not just at home, but against a team that you really don't like very much, too.
So for the Eagles, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this, as they're not back in action until week 11. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.